This is, very, extraordinary example of, the beauty of the nature. How a baby, grows up, how he or she is breathing inside, and all that stuff. So it was really, just imagination itself is really phenomenal,
Yeah.
right? So. So we used to discuss such thing only, and let me make it clear, we never ever discussed any negativity.
Yeah.
Means, like, maybe at some point I had few concern in my head, but I never ever discussed the negativity, because I always believe in the biggest enemy at any point is the stress. If I myself start a negative discussion, definitely she will, further amplify it, right? And if she will be stressed, it will definitely deteriorate her mental as well as the physical situation. So although I never ever had much concern about anything, but still I never ever put forward any concern, okay, how this thing will happen. No, I always sound very positive. And although the things were positive, but I still so that was my main objective, and I would recommend everybody, if you have any concern, better to discuss with any expert to know whether your concern is reasonable or genuine or not.
Did you believe that like certain things would affect your baby? So like if you discuss negative things, or maybe I don't know, ate certain foods, watched certain things, listened to certain things, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, there are many things in terms of mother's diet, for sure. And again, I didn't look into it much, because she was very much onto this, means what to eat, what not to eat. And the another thing I could recall is the walking. I heard from others as well as, and based on my understanding also, walking is always recommended. Doctors also recommend walking, especially in the third trimester. Try to avoid sitting for long on couches for hours and hours. It's better to just maybe you can walk within your house, and then you can sit. Means avoid sitting for long. And as we mentioned earlier, food is very important.
Right.
Yeah.
Were there certain foods that you wanted your wife wanted to eat more, that you were like not a good idea, or things that you were like, she should eat more?
Like, people usually recommend avoid papaya in third semester, because it may provoke the premature labor. So that is one thing. And she used to eat a lot of food which help in building up the blood, like the cucumber and all. So these are some food item I can recall. As I mentioned, I never ever try to look into, because she was she was there. So these are the things which I can recognize after seeing her eating or while doing the grocery.
So what would you say was your number one priority as a husband to your wife while she was pregnant?
Yeah, my ultimate responsibility, I was thinking of to take care of my wife, so that she stay happy, healthy throughout the pregnancy. And then because if she is happy, she could be able to well in shape, healthy, if her body is healthy, it will definitely affect the ultimate the health of the baby, because baby is inside her. So basically it is like if you take care your wife, means basically if you take care the mother, so indirectly you are taking care your baby as well.
Right.
So that was some sort of thinking.
If someone out there was watching this and they were asking, oh, I want to be a new parent, or my wife's pregnant, or we're thinking about it, or we're just a new parent, what piece of advice would you give them?
My sole advice would be just stay calm and keep the things simple. Don't think much what will happen and then how we will deal with this, because we know one thing for sure, we have the experts under our reach, right? So sometimes we just keep thinking about something, and which ultimately or eventually we get to know that, oh no, this is not the case, right? So better, if you have any queries or concern, talk with the expert instead of just building up the concerns and all, and keep the mother calm or happy as much as possible.